Explore the rise of the Genovese crime family through its notorious bosses, Provenzano, Costello, and Salerno. Discover their criminal activities, influential connections, and ultimate downfall in this deep dive into the world of organized crime, where political connections, intimidation, and even murder are just some of the ways these bosses made their mark. Let's get into it. Genovese crime family. The Genovese crime family, the Ivy League of organized crime, is one of the most powerful and prominent families in the American mafia. Founded by Charles Lucky Luciano in the late 1800s, the family is known for its involvement in a wide range of criminal activities, including murder, extortion, loan sharking, drug trafficking, illicit gambling, money laundering, labor racketeering, fraud, and bribery. With an estimated 200 known members and thousands of affiliates, the Genovese crime family is thought to be one of the most secretive and powerful of the 5 families that control organized crime in New York City and New Jersey.
With organized crime.
The family is known for its high level of secrecy and is considered one of the most powerful and influential crime organizations in the United States. One of the most notorious bosses of Genovese was Anthony Provenzano. A man rose to the top of the Genovese crime family before his downfall and racketeering charges. We'll bring you details about him very shortly. Stay watching. Vincent Gigante. Salerno was the boss of the Genovese family during the 1980s. He was known for his control of the construction industry in New York City, as well as his role in the Commission, the governing body of the American mafia. Vincent the Chin Gigante was known for his elaborate ruse of pretending to be mentally ill in order to avoid prosecution. For almost 30 years, Gigante presided over the Italian organized crime family. He had a reputation for acting irrationally and insisted on appearing like a homeless person to hide his identity.
Hidden under your native identity?
He was frequently observed wandering around the streets, muttering to himself, and occasionally urinating in view of others. He was regarded as a brilliant manipulator who used the court system to advance his agenda. In 2003, he was found guilty of racketeering and obstruction of justice, and he received a 12-year prison term. He passed away in 2005 while incarcerated. In addition to his illegal activities, he was infamous for his peculiar demeanor and intent on evading capture. If you're interested in learning more about the inner workings of the New York mafias and the powerful figures that ran them, be sure to subscribe to our channel for in-depth analysis and historical insights. From the rise and fall of Anthony Provenzano to the ongoing legacy of the 5 families, our channel offers a unique look into the world of organized crime. So don't miss out and subscribe now.
You will. I never miss.
Anthony Provenzano. From the middle of the 1960s until the year 1988, Anthony Provenzano was the head of the Genovese crime family, which is considered to be one of the 5 families that are responsible for the control of organized crime in New York City and New Jersey. As reported by world-famous people, Anthony Provenzano was a senior member of the Genovese crime family New Jersey faction. He was known by his nickname Tony Pro and rose to prominence as a powerful leader of International Brotherhood of Teamsters for Local 560 in New Jersey. During the period that Provenzano served as boss, he was complicit in a broad range of organized criminal activities, some of which included racketeering, extortion, labor racketeering, loan sharking, and murder. In addition to this, he was notorious for resorting to intimidating witnesses in order to prevent them from testifying against him. Provenzano was a powerful figure in the criminal underworld. However, the use of intimidation tactics ultimately led to his downfall.
Intimidation.
Alleged intimidation?
These tactics prompted authorities to investigate him more thoroughly and added to the existing allegations against him. As a result, his reputation was damaged in the criminal industry, and it became difficult for him to continue to operate effectively. His downfall was ultimately caused by his use of these tactics. Frank Costello. During the 1950s, Costello was one of the most prominent bosses in the American mafia, and was also known as the Prime Minister of the Mafia. He was a major figure in the Genovese family, and was known as the Prime Minister of the Mafia. He was well known for his ability to exert influence on politicians, as well as his command of the gaming sector. In addition to this, he was the subject of many efforts to have him killed. One of these attempts left a scar on his forehead, which is how he got the moniker, the Scarface. Because of the pressure from the authorities and other competing gangs, he ultimately had to resign from his position as leader.
Bene.
big badass leader.
With these 3 Genovese bosses aside, let's look at the broader picture. Who are the actual kingpins of the mafia? Who calls the shots, and who determines who dies and who lives? All the while commanding a lot of respect. Find out in our video on the top 5 most respected mafia bosses of all time. Some of these people are incredibly dangerous. Thank you for watching this video. See you another time.